Gonna go over to the YouTubes so I can check everything. The stream's not appeared yet. The 15-second delay thing. There we are. Not only will I be able to check out the audio, but also be able to read the comments. Turn my fan down. I'm gonna turn down the volume of the game just a little, just like the master volume. Okay, or everything. Down to my usual 70%. Don't know if that's a good percentage, I think. Here's the controls in case anybody ever, I guess, a game or whatnot. So, as you can already see, for those who've actually played this game, I decided to choose the Hunter. And I've played a little bit. Played a little while, at least. Sorry. Had something to drink a little bit earlier. Kinda messes me up. Putting it on friends only, that way only friends can come on by. And for those who, what am I trying to say? Those of you who do want to know my PlayStation stuff, my username, I guess I'll type it in the chat. Wait, nah. Let me see, can I put it up somewhere? Nah, who cares? If y'all have watched any other streams before, you know it. But today I'm just going to sort of show off some of the gameplay. We're going to go to Founder's Hideout. We're just going to sort of start from the beginning and make our way all the way to everywhere else. I will say, this game is really cool in many ways. I really do like it. By the way, I'm not running any mods right now because I just sort of want to go out without using any of them, and I'm not using any of the boss weapon that I have. So I don't. It's a little hard to talk right now, but they're just like a thing for those Souls players out there. There are boss weapons in this game, and you gain them in different ways. I'm not going to show them unless I really just sort of feel like it. But they are really cool. I'll tell you that they are awesome. So starting off as a hunter, you get a repeater, you get this hunting rifle, which is pretty much a Winchester, and then you get this good old scrap sword. Scrap sword's good. It's pretty good. It's got a nice working moveset, as you can see. That there is a note. Spoilers.
Okay, sit.
I've made it to the point where I can pretty much one-shot these guys with my gun if they're just completely undetected. If they're non-hostile, I have a ring that makes it so if anything's not hostile, I do extra damage to it. Rifle ammo is pretty hard to come by, so definitely use the pistol when you can, or the repeater. The guns look really cool without the mods, but sometimes the mods make them look stupid. Alright, let's do some melee here. By the way, you attack in the direction of your camera. Huh? Hold up. Sorry for the disruption. Anyway, on to where we go. Oh, I like this. Whew. Probably should have played offline so I didn't have to have any of this lag. The game does sort of crash sometimes, but it's only been out. It's been out for like a few days, like 3 days. So that's a shortcut, by the way. I don't think. No, we don't need to. I don't need to hear about the shortcut. Let's just show you like the actual way through that way for any new players out there who don't know which way to go. You'll be going back and forth a lot. I'm not at all good at the game. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm alright. If you go that way, there's a dungeon. By the way, the game sort of changes. You can re-roll it, and you'll have to start the campaign over again. Oh, see? There's it right there. See, I'm not good. I'm not amazing at the game. Wait, can I? There we go. Backstepping doesn't use as much stamina, so I think. Oh yeah, definitely not as much stamina as rolling. This is how it is in a Souls-like. But you get more iframes if you roll. And I have a ring of evasion. Increases the evade window. So the loot is randomized in dungeons. And as I was trying to say, earlier, you can re-roll your campaign and you'll start the campaign over again, except the entire layout and enemies are different. So essentially, it's like starting a new D&D campaign. So, different. Pretty neat. I don't know if you lose all your stuff. I don't know if that. Never really tried it. I just want to beat the game first, and then I'll sort of find out. Let me check. Is anybody on? No, just me. That's why I have myself. Yeah, none of that. There are some in here. I know that. I've been through this. Did he see me? Yeah, he saw me. That's fine. I don't care. Pistol isn't amazing, but it's definitely got a good fire rate. It's a machine gun. It's better in ways. Oh no, one of the archers. Ah, bleed. Bleed is a killer in this game. It'll destroy if you're not careful. Woo! Those guys are much more annoying in the first part of the game. So, we took out a chunk of our pistol ammo. That's not so bad. Melee is definitely a mess. If you want to conserve that ammo, boy. Oh, that's good. Attacking does not take any stamina. God, I hate it when they do that double axe bullshit. It is so annoying. It's so hard to dodge or backstep. And whenever someone's throwing the axes at you, it's worse. Stop throwing axes! Ah! See? I'm not good, but I'm certainly not terrible. So, I'll make plenty of mistakes. There's a ton of secrets in this game as well, which is really cool. Also, I'm working with mods, which is very different than how you're probably going to have. Some people out there who have tons of mods. I, on the other hand, right now, is just kind of going without them. It's not that I don't have them. I should take that last shot. on.
Oh,
Can I break this? No. Yee. Hunter's good. Definitely. If you're one of those people who like long ranges, which, of course, why wouldn't you? I mean, of course, long range is great. But there's like 3 starting classes. There's the Hunter, which is me. There's the Ex-Cultist, which is like a mid-range. And then you have the Scrapper, who is close range. Now, for those who've played the game and actually know this and whatnot, this isn't much, you know, you already know this, but for those who haven't played the game yet, I just wanted to, like, make this up for them. Because, I mean, if I can make this hero video, hey, man. Ah, see, I keep trying to do that back step. It's so hard. I guess I should just roll. There'd be more stamina talk. Oh, yeah. As I said, attacks like these don't take stamina. It's just running and rolling. There's a brute nearby. It's around somewhere. There's a secret! Big old secret here. I got tons of breakables. Okay, we're good. This guy's pretty tough. With Mantle of Thorns, though, he's a bit mediocre. Mantle of Thorns, a really good melee weapon, or an upgraded scrap sword, and adrenaline, a really good setup. Hey man, look, we can be friends.
damn it!
This guy's pretty slow. There we go. They're pretty tough, but they're not overly tough, as you saw there. They'll probably be really tough on your first way through, though. Hey, man. Oh, yeah. God, that backstep is just satisfying me. I just want to keep trying to do it, but it might end up getting me killed. So you never know. Some dodge things are much better to just roll through, and some things are just better to backstep, neutral dodge, and whatnot. I try to, you know, attacks that I know I can duck under, I'll do the neutral. Yeah. Hey. Hey, man. Woo! Teamwork is definitely a thing in this game as well. If you're one of those people who like to play with friends, it's definitely a good game to play with friends. Let me go over to nope, nobody joined up. It's just me still. And yes, I'm watching the stream. Yeah, these guys also try to dodge your crosshairs, so you miss. Yeah, I'm like on my own stream, so I can actually look at the comments and whatnot without having to break away from the game. I don't know if I've been being heard this whole time. I have no idea. If I have been, that's good. If I haven't, then shit. Oh, perfect. You can give me what I want, though. That's fine. Excuse me. Combat is very fluent between melee and... Ooh. It's very good between melee and shooting, because in order to shoot in this game, you have to actually aim. And then when you aim down, you're able to fire. There's a bit of an open world aspect to it. Tons of secrets, all sorts of other stuff. A good old multiplayer. The first areas look pretty linear, but then there's some that branch off into, you know, dungeons and other crazy stuff. Mostly dungeons, I think. I don't know. I haven't played that much. 8 hours isn't a lot, I don't think, when it comes to games. My screen, let me just mess with that. There we are. In every dungeon, or so I think, there's always a checkpoint. And it is very important for multiplayer. And single player. Think of them as, of course, bonfires. The usual other... I like to think of these things of...
See.
Oh, this dungeon sucks. If you don't have a fast melee weapon, you're gonna have a lot of trouble in here. But if you're careful enough. They're not tough, but they can over...
How's that, you bastard?
The, like... Oh, damage and chest. Wow, I can't believe I missed these. Alright. Me and my friend were going through dungeons just a while ago. Or not a while, but like yesterday. Hey man. Probably should have stealth past him. Or behind him so I can get that extra damage. But then again, they die in one hit, so that's fine. Dungeons, they usually get items back after a while, so you can just keep going through them. So you always get some... There we are. There's these things. If you kill one of them, they blow up. Like that. It's a big old cloud that stays there for a bit, and if you're in it for too long, then you get infected, which messes with your stuff. And it also makes it so you cough a bunch. So you'll get interrupted by your coughing while also having to deal with whatever other stats there is. Oh god.
That all you got?
Woo! Oh, there's some more. I'm timing these attacks pretty damn well. I haven't got that hurt. Yep. They don't do that much damage, but, you know. They do. Him, on the other hand, that's a very big... Okay, hold up. Oh, that's too close. I can't get out. I mean, I can get out, but... Good thing about this route, it's actually what it's called, by the way, is that he stands still most of the time whenever he goes to actually shoot you. As you can see, yeah, like that. They'll try to pin you down. And usually they don't have to.
Oh,
they come at unexpected times. That was cool. I hope I get something like different than last time. I think when I went in here, I got the Ring of Evasion. Or did I get the Ring of Evasion in this one? I think I got something else. I don't think root rot affects the enemies because they are part of the root. So I'm not gonna try to hit them with that. I could stand in this doorway all day Keep going. Alright, I think that's good. This dungeon isn't exactly hard. But there is a mini boss at the end of it, so be pretty careful. The Hunter's Mark is very useful during this part, I think, because then you could see how many exactly are around the next corner. Because that's how they get you, is by just going around when you least expect them. Bandages? Adrenaline. I like adrenaline. Adrenaline's good. Adrenaline's good. Increases your melee speed and your movement speed. So very good stuff. Very good. Did I come down this way? I don't know. Oh. Okay, that's my fault. Essentially, you could just stand on by. This is a bit of a problem for me. Probably shouldn't use that much ammo on him.
Oh, it's over.
Focus a little bit there, just so I didn't get hit that much. Like I said, they just sort of pop up in unexpected times, which is why they usually get the dropping. There will be a Tome of Knowledge here, which is a free trade point. Do I have any trade points? No. Alright. Full pistol ammo all the time. Man, I should actually start using this. Oh, by the way, this is dungeon where you get, I think this is, no, is it? Is this where you get mental coins? Hello? SMG will probably be pretty good for this. SMG has an insane rate of fire with really low damage, as you'd probably expect. Like, seriously? Root Rock guy has to go. Yeah, I'm gonna die here.
This ain't good.
What's hitting me? Okay, could you not? Whoa! Yeah, I knew it. Knew I was gonna get bleeding from that. See, this is where sometimes the game is just bullshit. Because half of that damage I probably would have been able to avoid. Oh, I forgot. Okay, where are all these guys coming from? God, that guy has fucking range. That guy didn't come down before. He never... I never seen him just jump out of nowhere like that. Or, I never really seen that one before. I'm actually sweating. Whew. Actually, I think it's just because it's really hot in this room. God, I hate this dungeon a lot. Do I keep going, or should I go back to checkpoint? See if I go back to checkpoint, I'll just go through the same thing again. I'm gonna top myself off here, or at least try to. I only got one dragon shard left. So, like, adorable in a little way. Mantle of Thorns would be great to have here since they're all melee attackers. This is the melee of malice. Go away, please. There's a brute. There's a brute down there. I knew it. I heard him.
Damn it!
I mean, the good thing about him is that he doesn't know where he's aiming, so he's usually hitting his friend.
Stay down!
Gunslinger's Charm is great.
Oh, that was terrible.
Is that what it's called? Gunslinger's? Yeah, Gunslinger's Charm. Oh. 10 out of 10. I don't know if you usually just get that immediately. Like, if you go into a certain dungeon, you'll always get it. I don't know. But, it's still really good to have. Increases your fire rate and reload speed. No. Oh, did I choose a good time to be alive? Grinding off of these guys can be hard because there's so many of them. They already took the chest. I remember that. Next part of the dungeon. Get a checkpoint. I'll just sort of return. And then maybe I'll just sort of go and do my objective. I wasn't expecting this to be like a long run, probably around 20 minutes. 30 minutes, I don't know. 50 minutes, that's nearly an hour, but I wasn't expecting to do this one for very long because as I'm seeing now, there's not a lot of people joining this. But there'll probably be a lot of people who would actually, you know, watch it at some point, maybe. Not that I know. I'll just watch what you watch. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about checkpoints. When you get a checkpoint, of course it works as somewhat of a bonfire. You can fast travel between all the other ones. But also in multiplayer, if somebody dies, then you go to them and they come back, as usual. It's not like where you have to summon them again or some dumb stuff like that. No, you just sort of walk back to here, and then bam, they're back. So, probably gonna leave it here, because this isn't, you know, doing very much. Not that I, you know, care about all that view and stuff, but at least, you know, someone watching other than, you know, my little thing there, that way I can see. That, you know, that's nice. I'm not popular by any means. I mean, only 17 subscribes. So, subscriptions. That's not horrible, but it's an okay start. You never know. 31 minutes ago, yeah, I think that's alright. We'd stop it here. Well, hope y'all learned something if you ever watch this in the future, and if you haven't, then I guess I'm not doing a good enough job. Yeah, later, I guess, because, you know, from here, I ain't gonna spoil what the little mini boss is, if it's still there. Well, nice. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed later on in your whatever future and whatnot. And, hope you all had a good time. See ya. If for anybody who watches this. Bye.